Okay, I've got four amazing ideas I would love to share with you to help you grow your email list. It's worked for me in the past and it's still working for me in 2020. Hello, guys. Just in case this is your first time here, I'm Daniel R. Jones and I welcome you to my channel. I've dedicated this channel to teaching and giving practical email marketing tips to help entrepreneurs grow their email list as well as create an income from their email marketing efforts. It's really fun teaching this to people because I want to see people actually get results. And I'm particularly excited today about this video because I'm going to be giving you four great tips that I've used in growing my email list. But first of all, you need to have an email list. Yep. It should be a list containing the email addresses and of course names of people we think we should be making offers to. They should be the people, that we think we would be at least slightly interested in our offerings. But for me, this is how I just started last year, and since I've started, I haven't regretted this decision. In fact, it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made for my business. And since I've started, I've watched my email list constantly grow to its current massive size. In fact, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the most effective steps I took to get the results that I have today. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So the first advice would be for you to create a lead magnet. Well, what's that? It's simple. It's an offer, a downloadable offer that you can present to your potential audience for free in exchange for their email address. It's something they should be, interested in and would be able to access. It could be a workbook, a guide, anything that your audience will love and appreciate you for. If they consider it valuable enough, then they should be inclined to download it. And still talking about lead magnets, one great idea would be for you to create your content around topics that relate to your blog post. For example, if you decide to make a video, then you can decide to offer a lead magnet that is related to whatever it is you're talking about in your video. So before you create, do some thinking and think about, what you can create for your downloadable offer. I want you to think along the lines of what you think your audience should love and appreciate. You should also consider simplicity too. This is very important. It shouldn't be too difficult for you to create. The point should be that they would love to download it and they should be willing to put their name and their email address on your form for them to be eligible to download your free offer. So that's our first point. Get your lead magnet right and make it simple. Okay, so my second idea is that you need to set up webinars. Webinars are simply seminars held on the web. Web plus seminar, you get it? This is actually an amazing way to grow your email list. While I was building mine, I used webinars and it was crazy effective. In a webinar, there's really no compulsion for you to offer to sell anything. You could simply put together valuable content for your audience, create your form, and ask them to fill it in to get the link to join you in the webinar. And once they see the quality of content that you would be offering on your webinar, filling in their email addresses and their names won't be too hard for them to do, since they will want to get access to your valuable packed webinar anyway. People like Kimra Luna did this in the beginning stages of her business, and it worked really, really well for her. Almost every week, she had a webinar going on, and in most cases, she didn't sell a thing. All she did was show up, create great content, and share them with their audience. It's simple, and it's powerful and effective method. Simply create a page where people can fill in their email address and their names, and then you can email them the link to the platform where you'll be holding the webinar. You could decide to use, Zoom or any other platform from the abundance of platforms available today. Just simply think of a topic that you're very passionate about and one that your audience would value. Webinars are indeed very powerful when it comes to building your email list. All right, so my third idea would be for you to do some sort of video series. This would consist of about 3 or 4 videos, and each video will last for about, let's say, 10 to 20 minutes. In the video, you give out amazing content and value, and in the end, you ask people to sign up using their names and their email addresses. so that they could get access to your video series. And in creating this series, you can simply take, some of the most common questions that have come from your audience, and you can make them into standalone videos of their own. Then create the sign up form to give them access to the full series. Just remember, the juicier your lead magnet is, the more effective it would be, as it would attract even more people to want to sign up and gain access. Okay, so the last but not least idea would be for you to formulate challenges. That's right, and I discovered this genius idea from Carrie Green. And since I've utilized it, it has proven really effective. So what's involved? You can simply create a task for your audience to carry out, but then you create a sign-up form for whoever's interested in joining the challenge. Actually, I researched back in 2013, Carrie developed a challenge that she called the Mission for March. It was a simple challenge that required you to set a big goal for your target, for yourself, to be achieved by the end of the March. So then she created a workbook where those who partook in the challenge could write down their goals and how they intended to achieve it. And in the workbook, Carrie included some tips on how to get to their goals, getting out of their own way, and making things happen for themselves. It wasn't really that difficult, and people responded. All they had to do was enter their name and their email address, and then they got access to the workbook for the Mission for March challenge. And even if you don't want to do the challenge after signing up and getting the workbook, it's okay, because you still also get access to different Facebook groups where you could simply encourage others and join communities, some of which were forums where your questions about the challenge, they could actually be answered. So are challenges effective? Yes. And that's mostly due to the effect they usually have in bringing people together to work towards a common goal. If you're in the fitness or health and wellness niche, then this should really, really work for you, or even multiple things that you might want to use it for. It's helped me and so many others in the past, and still helping a lot of people today. Trust me, challenges are worth it. So these are my 4 simple, but amazing effective tips for building an email list. For more ideas that, would help you even more, I've decided to bring to you a free masterclass training, which you can easily sign up for. A tutorial on ways you can build an email list, even if you're building it from scratch or you've already started, but you need to improve on it. I recall when I started out building my own email list, I had lots of questions and as to what I had to do and how I was to do it. But my free masterclass training would be a practical step-by-step teaching on how you can do this in the easiest of ways. The link to the masterclass training is down in the description below. So please check it out and sign up. It's totally free. Make a decision today and begin to grow that email list of yours. Anyone and everyone can have a massive email list of their dreams, but you have to first take action and take the necessary steps to gain the knowledge and the tricks to achieve it in the easy way. So keep putting these tips into practice until we meet in the next video. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed every bit of today's video. If you did, I wouldn't mind you leaving that thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe. That's if you haven't done so already. And do leave your comments below telling me what steps are you taking in building that email list of yours. And if you've created an offer and you would like for me to check it out, please do leave a link as well, and we all will go check it out. And once again, I'm Donnell R. Jones, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Make sure you click the link in the description for the free masterclass training and smash that like and subscribe button for me. All right, guys, you take care. I'll see you in the next video.